Hello and welcome. Charlie here from Combat Talk Media, and we are joined here with the number 5 ranked Bellator heavyweight, Mr. Stephen Mowry. How you doing, man? Where are you joining us from right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Where are you joining us from right now?
I am in sunny South Florida at my house, my back porch, my hammock.
Great, great. And
I've done all my media for this fight in this hammock, so it's the go-to spot.
Of course. And have you flown in yet, or are you waiting there for the start of fight week?
No, I wait till it's Monday afternoon.
Good. Yeah. So speaking from the date of this interview, we are exactly 1 week from basically the most important fight of your career in Valentin Moldavsky. In terms of preparation at Sanford, how's been that going?
Everything's been good, man. Had a lot of good guys come through and help. Paid a lot of meticulous detail to my technique. I was really paying attention to what I had to do to make sure I could be the most offensive I could be for 15 minutes. Pushed hard on the cardio, pushed hard on the sparring, did everything I could. I'm just looking forward to putting it on display.
And coaches like Henry Hooft and Greg Jones, have they really helped you this camp?
They helped me every camp, yeah. But especially, this camp, they made sure to, keep me in line with what exactly it is we're trying to do on the 12th. And they did a really good job of, helping me stay focused for what's coming up.
Do you see any specific changes from your previous bouts going into this one?
Not really. I mean, every fight's a little bit different, but it's mostly just because, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get better. Always trying to implement new things every fight.
Based off the actual result that you could really get here with a victory next week, are there any nerves going into this fight week and this fight in general, or do you see it as just another fight?
Every fight's the biggest fight of your life. I've never taken a fight with the prospect of losing being like a viable option. Of course losing happens, don't get me wrong, but every fight I've ever taken, I took it with the impetus in mind that, like, hey, well, look, like, this is the biggest fight of my career so far, and I put a tremendous amount of pressure on myself every fight to perform to the absolute maximum of my capability. So that said, no, I'm really looking forward to with that said, this is just another fight, another event that I get to compete and showcase my skills at.
And on your opponent, Valentin Moldavsky, the number 1 ranked in the division, just came off a loss against the champion Ryan Bader, who was the current interim champion at the time. What do you think of the guy?
I think he's good. I think he's really tough. Has a well-rounded skill set. Obviously, his strengths more is grappling and specifically his wrestling and top control. I think he does a lot of things really well, and I think even his striking is, it's not like as clean or sharp as you would expect from, or rather, not as clean or as sharp as like some of the heavyweights around the block. But he comes into bang. But I mean, with that said, I really feel like I'm the better fighter everywhere the fight goes. So I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, given his fight against Ryan Bader a couple of months back, have you taken any notes from that to take it into your own game plan?
Yeah, not really. Valentin Moldavsky's a stud. I thought he won that fight, if I'm being honest. The more I look at it, the more I think, yeah, I think Moldavsky won. I don't know. It was just one of those things. He's tough as nails. He's going to fight the whole time. Even whenever he gets hurt or he, gets put back a little bit, he always comes back strong. He fights hard for the entire duration of the fight.
And how exactly do you see this fight playing out if everything goes on your ways?
Steve Mowry getting his hand raised.
Yeah, that's great. And last question here. Let's say everything comes out victorious this time next week. Surely there's a title shot involved after the result, yes?
I'm not really thinking about it, to be honest with you. I want to go out there and do the absolute best I can do, and then we'll see what happens when it's all over.
Great, thank you. That was Stephen Mowry, the number 5 ranked Bellator heavyweight. We'll see you.